What's up once again, everyone? You know what time it is. Mighty Fan time. Back with part 2, Mighty Fan's Jersey Vlog, Volume 12. So in part 1, we talked about the current Jersey trends, what the current state of the jerseys, the current Jersey trends. Part 2 is going to be about, and I've done this every now and then, basically with the sales coming up at Mitchell and Ness, with the jerseys I'm hoping to acquire, and also some of the directions I'd like to go in with my collection. In the coming months, and as we hit 2017, boy, another year. I still can't believe it. It's almost 2017. Anyhow, let's get right into it. So Mitchell and Ness, of course, has two big sales, almost back to back. They got the Black Friday deal, which in recent years, what it's basically been is if you're on their email list, you will get like an email like that Sunday night or Monday, the week of Thanksgiving, which is basically like, and I will say this. I will say this. See, because I'm a bit of a traditionalist, okay? And to me, I always look forward to Black Friday. Black Friday to me was always about getting up early, going out to the mall, and just being part of the throngs of people. Going store to store, the big deals, the big sales. You had to be there early to get the sales, the beat the clock type deals. And I always enjoyed that. Like, to me, that was always fun. Some people it drove them nuts. But to me, it was always a good time. And it's like I had the system down pat. And now anymore, it's like Black Friday almost is like the non-factor of that of the sale of that the sale time, because now everyone's doing Black Friday stuff early. Now it's like the week of Thanksgiving is all these sales and all these deals. It's almost like the least sales are on Black Friday anymore, which is, I guess it just depends on the store. But let's take Mitchell and Ness for example. So what they've been doing in recent years is that they'll, you're on their emailing list. They'll send you an email like that Sunday night or Monday morning, and it's like, okay, here's a code. You put the code in after you put everything in your cart online. You put the code in, you get 40% off everything. Now, if you use that code between that like Sunday night or Monday morning, whatever it is, up until Thanksgiving, you get 40%. But after that, come Black Friday, when it's supposed to be the big sales day, it goes from 40% to 30%. So basically the sales open up to everybody. Even people who aren't on the email list, who didn't get a code, it opens up to everyone. And at that time, they will mark everything down on the website down to 30% off. And you don't have to have a code; it's automatically there. Whereas before, nothing is marked down until you put it in your cart. You put the code, and then you get the markdown of 40% off per item. Okay, so that's what they've been doing in recent years. I don't know what they're going to do this year. I mean, obviously, we're a few weeks away from Thanksgiving week. I guess it's one of those wait-and-see type deals. I'm guessing they're going to do the same thing, but we'll see. Obviously, years ago, what they did, and this is a little concerning, because I kind of hope that they don't do this, because if I already, bought the jerseys I really want to get at 40% off, and then they do this, right, because I remember going to the store, and if you were there within the first 2 hours of the store's open on Black Friday, it was $100 jerseys. So you would go in there and you would get any jersey you wanted besides Jordan. Jordan was always excluded, but you would get any other jersey in there for $100 each. And they did that. They ran that for 2 straight years. And I guess it was partly because they wanted to move inventory or who knows what, who knows why they do things, but that's what they did for 2 straight years. The first 2 hours of the sale was $100 jerseys. And I think they had other things, jackets and this, whatever. They ran all sorts of different deals. It was like a beat the clock type of thing. But obviously, if you already did the 40% off, and you go in there in the same jersey, $100, it's like, but it is what it is. I mean, that's part of the, you just have to buyer beware sometimes, But yeah, that's what they ran in the store, at least for those 2 years in a row, and then they haven't done it since. So, we'll see. I guess at that time they just really wanted to move inventory, so they did it. But I guess it just depends on what they want to do. But anyhow, usually that's what they do. So you got Black Friday, and then and that sale basically goes on from, after the code, after Thanksgiving. I mean, they run their 30% off from like Black Friday up until Cyber Monday, through Cyber Monday, sometimes even through that Tuesday, just to extend it sometimes. So they do that. And then the week of the Super Bowl, which is usually like the first week of February, it's like that week, only in store. Now, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the next year they open it up to the online too. Who knows? But at least I know it's the store's biggest sale of the year. They do the winter sale. Used to be called the Super Bowl sale. Now it's the winter sale. Everything in the store is 50% off. So basically, you get hit with two big sales. Boom, boom. Almost one after another. You got, the Black Friday deal late November, and then you get the Super Bowl deal very early February the following year. So that's why I call it sale season. And there are quite a few jerseys that they've been pumping out in recent time that I definitely have my eyes on now. Will I be able to get them all during the two sales? I don't know. I mean, obviously I have more bills here with the house and, whatever, but at least a few of them I definitely want to grab. So the one that comes in my mind right away is that rookie Steph Curry. And other people are like, oh, just get the original, Reebok or whatever it was. Well, do you understand that you try to find that on eBay? Now, if you even see it on eBay, I mean, they want basically the price of two. The Mitchell and Ness ones. So, yeah, it's probably not going to happen for me. So, I'll take the Mitchell and Ness version at 40% off rather than trying to, go nutso on an authentic vintage from his rookie year Reebok version, authentic Reebok, and just pay crazy money for it. I'm just not going to do that. So I'll take the Mitchell and Ness version. I'm really happy they made that jersey. That's one that I've been wanting. I mean, I like Steph, so I definitely want his rookie jersey. I wish I bought it back in the day. I know so many of us are like, man, why didn't we just? I know M Diddy, he had them. I think I forget if he bought them. I think he bought them, but he had them in one of his videos, or he had them made. I remember back in the day. Now, if I had my choice for the one that Mitchell and Ness made, I know they made his away navy, which is really nice, but I would have done the alternate. I would have done that orange jersey, that alternate jersey that the Warriors wore back in the day. I definitely would have had that one done up, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll just get like a Jay Rich in that or something like that. But Steph, I definitely want to get the rookie. I want to get the rookie KG, Kevin Garnett. I definitely want to get. I think it's a '93 Dan Marino. It's got that anniversary patch on there. I think it's 25 years. It's got that on there. I know Big Slim already has that one. It's like he just keep. It's like I gotta wait for this sale, man. Don't show it to me again. I just have to be patient and wait for Black Friday, but I'm probably gonna pick that one up. There's a few of the NBAs also that I want to get. I mean, Kobe, I want to get one of those finals jerseys. I want to get the Shaq one too. Trying to think. I don't have a list in front of me. I should have done that, but trying to think what else. I want to get that alternate. I know it's been out for a while. I want to get that alternate Gary Payton Sonics jersey with that. It's like the almost like a burgundy color that the Sonics had that time. I know they kind of screwed up with the shoulder areas because it's supposed to be elongated, like you see the Allen Iverson, the 01 Allen Iversons with that elongated shoulder. That's the way that Gary Payton was supposed to be, but I actually prefer it like this. So the fact that they messed that up, that doesn't mean anything to me. The perfectionists would be like, oh, it should be elongated shoulders. But I didn't even like those elongated shoulder jerseys back then. So, the fact they made it more like a, with the shorter shoulder, strap areas is like, I'm happy with that. I prefer that. So they screwed it up. It was a good screw up. So that's one I want to get. Man. Some of the hockey jerseys, like I said, I want to get that Rob Lake, Big King. Burger King rather, King's jersey, and I want to get the Jeremy Roenick. They put out Jeremy Roenick and Chris Chelios Chicago Blackhawks. I think it's 1992 Cup Finals. They lost to Pittsburgh that year, but I want to get that jersey, the JR Blackhawks jersey with that patch, Finals patch. I mean, there's a few that I would like to get, but if I don't, I'm not going to sweat over it. I'll get it some other time, like that Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks, Ken Griffey Jr., 97 Mariners. Like I said, there's a few. Allen Iverson, of course, I want to get his finals, and I want to get that All-Star. The All-Star one, though, probably won't, the only way I'll be able to get that's in the store, because online the only size they got, the biggest size they got, and that's a 48. And the only other place that they had it was Fanatics, and I kept sleeping on it. It's gone now. So unless they restock it, or restock it in all sizes at MitchellandNess.com, that's probably one I'm going to have to hope that it's in the store in a 52 or 56 or something like that, and I can get it. Because I definitely want to get it. But like I said, that's pretty much the list as far as Mitchell and Ness is concerned. Now, again, will I get them all, during these two sales? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to scale it down a little bit, but at least I definitely want to get Steph. I got to get that rookie Steph. I got to get, like I said, some of those Iversons, I really want to get. And the Marino. The Dawkins, too. The Brian Dawkins Eagles with the Lincoln Financial Field inaugural game. I kind of want to get that one. I have the patch. So it's like if I don't get the Mitchell and Ness one, maybe if I can find like an authentic and have the patch put on there, it's just as good. So, if I can't get the Mitchell and Ness one, I have a backup plan. So, just have to find the authentic, B-Duck, the white, the away white, because that's the one they wore for that game. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's where MightyFan's, the gears are going. Just wait. I'm like that plane on the tarmac, just waiting on that sale. There he goes. So yeah, that's pretty much as far as Mitchell and Ness what I want out of the sales. Now, outside of that, where I want to go with the collection. Now, I've said this before, and every time I try to do this, it's like I get sidetracked every time. But this time, I'm not getting sidetracked. I don't care. Big Slim, you can show me like 50 different jerseys on eBay. It's not going to matter. I'm not getting sidetracked this time. I want to get more into NHL. You guys might remember my previous video. My last pickup video was the Ray Bork jerseys. I mean, hockey jerseys is something that I've always liked. And now, as far as the collection goes, it's what I have the least of. Even with the pickups that I've had in recent years, I got the Wild Wing, I got the the Burger King, custom, jerseys and such, but it's still lacking. I mean, I don't have a lot of hockey jerseys. I have a lot of basketball, I got a lot of football, I got a lot of baseball. Don't have a lot of hockey. I have a decent amount. I have a nice collection. I have a nice collection of hockey, but it could be better. Remember, you stay classy, Canada. So I definitely want to get more into hockey. I definitely want to get some more jerseys. There's been ones that I've been wanting to go after, and just, something happens. Something always happens. But this time, I'm more determined than ever. I definitely want to get into it, and I want to get into the customs. There's a seller on eBay. They're from Canada. I'm blanking on their name. All they have is custom hockey and baseball jerseys. And I mean, you talk about heat. You talk about some of the jerseys that they have, it's like, oh man, I gotta have this. And I haven't bought from them yet, and I want to. And I've been like, every time I think I'm going to, something else comes up. Something else is up there. Oh, there's this great deal on a Mitchell and Ness jersey or something. It just, something always gets in the way. But this time, just like it is for hockey, this time it's like my mind is made up. I gotta get some of these. I gotta start, going in this direction. And if I can get good deals here and there on Mitchell and Ness and whatever vintage stuff, authentics and stuff like that is fine. But I definitely want to get some of these custom jerseys. One of the good things about it is they have them in my size. Now the vintage jerseys are awesome. I think they're really great. The quality is there. I mean, everything, you know, as we know, is a lot of you guys who have the vintage stuff. They're great, but the sizes aren't great. It's like they had no love for bigger people, you know, back then. So, you know, the custom game. I mean, you get this, you know, similar jerseys done that are custom, and they don't have basketball, but they got baseball and they got hockey. So it's like, okay, I can play with this. I can roll with these guys. So that's something that I'm looking to do. Maybe, you know, in 2017. You know, maybe once January rolls around, maybe get one of these jerseys, see what it's about. You know, what this company's about, and you know, go from there. The other thing is, if I had to pick, like two jerseys, and it's hard to pick. But if I had to pick two that I had to get in 2017, that, like, if I couldn't get anything else, I have to get two. We all know that's not going to happen. But if I had to only get two, what two would I get? And to me, I gotta get a Damon Stoudemire Raptors jersey. Like, it is just it is like under my skin. You know, it is just something that's just gnawing away at me. I've been fighting the fight with Mitchell and Ness. I've been and they're all about Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. And look, those are awesome jerseys. I mean, you can't go wrong with those Dino jerseys. You know, they just redid the home T-Mac jersey. I have the original of it, which, yeah, I mean, that's the one you want to have. But they reissued the white one. They have the purple, you know, T-Mac. They got the purple Vince. You know, they got the white Vince. They got the, you know, the white T-Mac now. They made that twice. They made purple Vince twice in their years. And the one that they just will not make is Damon Stoudemire. I even talked to the CEO when I saw him at that party years ago. Big Slim and D, they both know because they were there. All I kept saying, you got to make a Damon Stoudemire Raptors. What are you waiting on? Make a Damon Stoudemire Raptors. All the guy was the Raptors' first ever pick. He was the Rookie of the Year that year. He had a solid career. Why are they not making his jersey? It's like, you know, and I get it. Maybe they just can't get his rights. I don't know. Maybe he's just hard to work with. I have no idea. But, you know, you see my name here on YouTube. You know what time it is. I'm a Mighty Mouse fan. Okay, that's my favorite superhero, which, by the way, he needs a movie. Okay, every other superhero in God's creation has a movie right now besides him. Come on, man. So it's like, he needs a movie, and Mitchell and Ness need to make that Damon Stoudemire jersey. All right, the Raptors, purple or white. All right, I'll take either one. You got to make one of them. Okay, but since it's like pulling teeth with them to make it, I just have to get a vintage one, I guess, a champion, and I'm going to make that happen. I don't care. I'm going to find a 48 or a 52 in a good price range. Because every damn time I see one, it's like they want, it's like they tease me. They tease me. I see one on eBay, and the seller wants like $500 for it. I'm like, for God's sakes. That's the other problem with vintage jerseys. I guess because everyone's going out. See, what happened is, and this is something I forgot to talk about in the last video I made, right? But what happened is now all the guys who were going after these older run Mitchell and Ness, now they're going after the vintage jerseys because they have all the players, you know, and what they want. And so the sellers, it's like, not all of them, but some of them, it's like when they have the good ones out, they want like, it's like the price of like a home entertainment system. You know, they basically want $500, $600, $700 for them and up. And it's like, God damn. I'm not paying Mitchell and Ness retail. Why am I going to pay that? You know? So, but I'm probably at some point, if I can get a good price on one of them, I need a size 48 or 52 Damon Stoudemire Raptors. The Dino jersey, the purple one would be preferable, but I'll take the white. I mean, you know, I need one. I mean, he was one of my favorite players because of the nickname, because of the tattoo. I need a Damon Stoudemire Raptor jersey in my life. And it's just bugging me that, either Mitchell and Ness just won't make it, or it's like every time I see one on eBay, that's like, Jesus Christ, I want one, but I don't want to pay that much for it. Okay? So that's one jersey I definitely have to get. The other one, this is another one that bothers me. This one bothers me. And I'll tell you why it bothers me, okay? All right, this is a rant from Mighty Fan. So years ago, Mitchell and Ness made that 96 All-Star, Michael Jordan. All right? I know Big Slim, a bunch of you guys have it. All right? You guys were smart. You guys went ahead and got it, okay? Now, I didn't. And I slept on that sucker, okay? And I know it has the upside down 2 on the back. I get that, okay? Preferably, I would like one with the right 2 on the back. So this is another one I'm hoping that Mitchell and Ness reissues. Or in this case, reissue. They never made. Reissue this, Mitchell and Ness. Come on. You've been making all these Jordan jerseys. You have to reissue this one. Okay, I'll even pay retail for it. I don't care. Because I want it. Okay? So it's like, okay, they made it. It had the upside down 2 on the back. Everyone hated it. Everyone complained about it, right? It was one of the biggest disasters in the history of Mitchell and Ness, right? So what happened? Obviously, it's like the upside down stamp, that plane, like the upside down plane, it becomes valuable. Why? Because it has the upside down 2. So collectors now, years later, they want it because of that mistake, right? I just want it because I want to add it to my Michael Jordan collection, okay? And I can't because every damn time I see one on eBay, the seller, okay, now again, this was the monstrosity of Mitchell and Ness. This was the worst jersey ever because of that upside down 2 on the back. They screwed that up. People were returning it. I'll never see it again, right? I don't want it. No one ever wants this, right? So now, here we are years later. So now when one hits eBay, the seller wants basically a car for it. Like you see it and they want big bucks, And people, there was one that hit eBay. Now it was a 48, so I really couldn't go after it, okay? And I was relieved after I saw the price it went for, okay? Came up on eBay, and it was like an auction. And I forget what it started at. I think I want to say it was like $2.99 or whatever it started at. I forget, but it started at a decent price. And the thing sold for over $600, okay? The same jersey that people hated the fact that they paid retail for years ago, now are willing to go up to $6 on it. This is how the jersey had, this is what it is. Okay? But definitely that's a jersey that I would love Mitchell and Ness to reissue, re-release with the right 2 on the back. Okay? They've been pumping out Jordan jerseys like crazy. I mean, like it's like every month they got a Jordan jersey coming out. And in fact they had one that they screwed up on. Okay, because speaking of All-Star, they had another All-Star jersey. Which, by the way, if they do this right, I'm getting it. Okay, it's the blue. Now they made the white version basically, which was the year it was in Charlotte. Okay, the white one with that supplemented, big star, all-star with a big star logo on the front of it. So, I forget what year this is going to be. I want to say 92, 93, somewhere in that range. They were making the away version, which Jordan wore that year, or the Eastern Conference wore that year. But they screwed up the number on the front. The number on the front is supposed to be, if I'm remembering correctly, white with like a red outline or something like that, and they basically made it with the red numbers in the front. The back numbers are red. The front numbers are like this jersey. Here's white with like the red outline or something like that on the front. And that's that design for the away. I mean, if you see the Magic Johnson All-Star jersey that they made, I believe it's from '93, and it's the same jersey basically. It's just to the point that Big Slim got one and sent it over to Patsy and turned into MJ. right? It's the same jersey. It's just Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan. But they made that jersey years ago in Magic, and they tried to make it again for MJ. It was going to be a release. They had a picture of it like on social media, just the front of it, and it was the 23, but it was a solid red, and it's not supposed to be. So they quickly took that away after getting a lot of heat, and they never issued it. They never released it, so I guess they're going to fix it. But believe me, they fix it. They put it out. I'm getting it. That's one I want to get. But if they make that 96, they got to reissue that 96, I should say. They got to reissue that one. I need that one. Because I can't get the original. You try to get the original, it's like you have to pay through the roof for that sucker. It's like there's one on eBay right now. It's a size 64. The one that's up there at a good price, I buy it now at a price I probably would have. It's either that or you make an offer. I probably would have made an offer, maybe get it. The damn 64. It's like it would take two of me to fit that one. I'm not wearing a 64. As much as I love that jersey, would love to have that jersey, I'm not wearing any 64. So come on, I'm not that big. All right. So I'm not wearing any 64, okay? But if you see one that's like even a 56, it's like, as I know Big Baby got one, not long ago, but it's, and I saw it, and I'm like, a 56, I just don't know. I'd rather have a 52. I'm kind of a little picky with that one. It's like, as much as I'd love it, I need to get that at least in a 52. And I can wear a 56, but I need that in a 52. That's like my perfect fit jersey, and I want that one in a 52. It's like all my Jordans, they're at least in a 52. I don't think I even have, I'm trying to think if I even have a bigger size one. I don't think I do. I think they're all 52s. And it's like, Jordan, I need that in my perfect size. So, if that was a 52, that would have been mine. But anyhow, yeah, those are two I gotta get: Stoudemire and the '96 Jordan All-Star, and it's just bugging me. It's bugging me. So I need Mitchell and Ness. I need to either get a vintage Stoudemire or have Mitchell and Ness make one, and I also need for Mitchell and Ness to reissue that '96 Jordan All-Star. Oh yeah, I'll pay retail for. I don't care. I will pay retail for that one. It doesn't matter to me. I just want it. I'll be one of the first just to hit that buy button. 52 in my cart? Okay. I'll worry about it later. I guess that's about it. I mean, I can go on. There's other things that I'd like to get. Other things that I'm kind of hoping maybe it happens at some point. But, I mean, that I would be boring you guys even more. So I'm going to end it right now. Thanks for watching these vids. Thanks for, hanging in there with me. I guess I just had a lot to say. That's going to do it for me. Shoutouts as always to all my fellow Jersey heads out there, all you guys on Facebook, the groups. I've been missing it, man. I tell you, with this house, getting this house and doing everything, and I'm glad I did it. I mean, I would do it again. But man, I'm a collector. I'm a Jersey head. And it's like those months when I just was so handcuffed and just couldn't, live the life that I was living, and obviously now I can't, I gotta scale it back a bit, but still, just not being able to do next to nothing was just, it was so hard, it was just so hard. It's like I got those Bork Bruin jerseys, it was like, oh man, I had a little fix. Because this is a drug. I mean, collecting, like I said, it's a drug. I mean, it will drive you, crazy at times. But I needed that. I needed something because I was so good for a couple months. Just getting through the process with this house is like, okay. But yeah, so that's going to do it for me. Like I said, shout-outs to all you guys in the groups. Shout-outs to all of my fellow Jersey heads, of course, all my family, friends, fellow DVNR members. Anyone I'm forgetting, as always, this is Mighty Fan saying peace. I will see you in that next video, whenever that is. Pickup-wise, I don't even know if I'm going to have anything until Black Friday. So be on the lookout for that at that time. Of course, the Season of the Fan series rolls on. Eagles got to get a win this week, man. Enough of this crap, you know? Come on, man. Give us something. All right, everyone. Well, that's going to do it for me. As always, peace. Peace, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.